me ask you this question. I'm going to ask each of you this. If you're giving advice to other, whether it be father, son, or really any folks getting into a family business, and Mark, I want to tee you up for taking it from, the son or the daughter's perspective. And then Tom, when you answer, take it from, the father's perspective. What are some advice? What are some things that you would share with others to make sure that the relationship, stays intact? And Mark, why don't you go first?
I mean, the main thing is just soak it all in. Get all the information that you can, because, he's a wealth of knowledge. It's honestly, it's a blessing. It's the best thing that could ever happen to you in business and dentistry in specific. I mean, to have someone who's been doing it for many years, who's, every problem that comes up in practice, he's dealt with the exact same thing or something very similar over his career. And, you just gotta ask for help if you need it. And, it just soak it all in, because it's honestly, it's fantastic. I mean, our personalities work pretty well together. He's definitely, he's very type A, and he's on top of everything. I'm a little bit more laid back, but, I still get things done as well. But, it's definitely, it's better than anything else you could hope for. Because otherwise, I mean, a lot of these guys come out and they start working for corporate or something like that, where you don't have a mentor to look up to. And, that's tough. I mean, I am so much better of a dentist and a periodontist because I've had him to bounce ideas off of, and someone who really looks out for you and has your back. I mean, honestly, it's hard to find that in anything other than, a family member and a father in specific there. So, I mean, I just soak it all in. That's the best thing that you can do.
That's excellent advice. And the fact that I'm sure, Tom, you're thinking this, that, you've been willing to take that in. I think some sons and daughters, we kind of grow up thinking, our dad or our mom, they don't, I've learned all I can or whatever, but it sounds like you've been a sponge since day one. Mm-hmm. And you've let your dad be able to teach you. And I think that that's huge. Mm-hmm. Tom, what about from the other side, working with your son or daughter?
I would say the several things come to mind. One, I would say that don't try to force your son or daughter into dentistry. That can be your dream, but I've seen several people who tried to force their sons, mostly sons, into the practice, and I have two of them who quit after they got through dental school. So let the passion, if the person doesn't have the passion, don't do it. But if they do have the passion, it's the best possible thing you could ever have happen to you, literally. I mean, besides having a fabulous wife, okay? But other than that, it's an absolute joy, and especially if you have a son who's willing to learn, and so Mark's just a perfect partner, actually.